Hey guys, it's Miss Ewan here. So today for our math lesson, we are actually in a brand new module. It is Unit 4, Module 3, and it is our first session of this new module. And we're actually going to be talking about longer, shorter, or the same. We're going to do a lot of different measuring in this module, which I'm so excited about. Okay, so can you take aim to the target? We're going to say our I can statements first. I can count up to 50 by ones. I can describe the length of an object. I can describe the difference in the length of an object. And as always, I can count forward from any number instead of just one. Let your arrows go, release. Okay, so for today, for our warm-up, since I'm not sitting in front of you guys, we are going to see how many students are wearing a long sleeve shirt today. But wait a minute, I can't see you, so I don't know if you're wearing a long sleeve shirt. So I'm gonna show you guys some pictures, and we're gonna figure out how many students are wearing long sleeve shirts. And then instead of counting all the way up to 40, we're gonna count all the way up to 50 today, okay? So then we're going to count all the way up to 50 and then all the way down to 0. Okay. So here are my students, and there are some of them that are wearing long sleeve shirts. So let's count to see how many students are wearing long sleeve shirts. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, so there are 8 students wearing long sleeve shirts. Okay, now it's our turn to count all the way up from 8 to the big number 50. Are you ready? Count with me. Remember, choral counting is very important. Let's start. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yay, we made it all the way up to 50. Okay, now we're going to go from 50 all the way back down to 0. So we're going to count down from 50. I think this is going to be a little bit harder because we've gotten so high up in our numbers now. So let's do it. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good job counting, my friends. I'm so glad you can choral count with me. I hope you were doing it at home. Like I said, even though I can't see you, I hope you're doing it. Okay, so today, my friends, we are going to talk a lot about measurement, and we're going to talk about length, okay? So we're going to look at some things. We're going to look at something right now. And I have 2 lines on here. I have my purple line, and I have my blue line, okay? And you know what? If you guys were in front of me, I would say, hey, look at those lines. What do you notice? Well, I notice they're different colors. I notice that they're not next to each other. What else do we notice? I'm going to have you guys think about this one. I want you to look at the purple line and the light blue line. And I'm going to pose this question to you. Just going to ask it out loud. And I want you to think about it. Maybe turn to your mommy or your daddy or your teddy bears and tell them what you think. Which line do you think is longer? I don't know. You know, they kind of look, one looks longer than the other. The purple line kind of looks longer, but the blue line could be longer. I'm not so sure. So turn to your teddy bear or your mommies and tell them, which do you think is longer? The purple line or the blue line? Okay. So I'm wondering, since we can't tell right now which is longer, how do you think we could figure this out? How do you think we could figure out which is longer line? I don't know. Well, I could get out my ruler and measure the slide. I can measure the line on the slide. No, that's silly, Miss Ewan. I don't think I can do that. Oh, I have a great idea. I know how we can figure this out, my friends. I think I could take the purple line and I think I can move the purple line down to the blue line. And I'm going to line them up very carefully so they are exactly starting at the same point and finishing at the same point. Wait a second, let me move this up for you guys so you can see this a little bit better. Oh my goodness, the purple line and the blue line. So who wants to tell me out there which line is the longest, or which one is the longer one? And you know, hold on a second. I noticed something. No line is longer. The purple line and the blue line are actually not any different. They are, I'm going to move this big word up for us over here. They are not different. They're the same length. I'm going to put that word for you right there. They are the same. I started the purple line and the blue line at the same point and all the way to the end. And look at that. They stop at the same point. So that's one way we can figure out which is longer. We can line them up and see if there's one that is longer than the other, or if they match up, then we know that they're the same. So we just figured out that these two lines are the same size. They're the same length. The purple line and the blue line are the same length. Okay, so I'm going to give you another one. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to change my slide and oh, wow. So I have a red line now and I have a blue line. Now which one is longer? Now, I'm wondering, I see the blue line up here and the red line down here, and I see two big words. I see shorter and I see longer, okay? So I need to put these labels. Remember, we always talk about labels. I need to put these labels on my lines because I have to figure out which one is shorter and which one is longer, okay? So let's do the same thing we did with the other two, with the ones before. I'm going to line them up. So I'm going to put the red one, I'm going to start it where the blue one is, right like this. And oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Aha. Let me just move this up a little bit more. This line. I want to make it as straight as we can. Wait a minute. Miss Ewan and my KO1 friends, which one is longer? Oh, you know what? I'm going to just move this down just a little bit. This one, the blue line is longer. Wait, so I'm going to circle which one is longer, okay? We just figured out that the blue line is longer. Wow. And the red line is shorter. So I'm going to put the longer word, since it's longer, I'm going to put the longer word next to the blue line, and I'm going to put the shorter word next to the red line, because we just figured out that the red line is shorter and the blue line is longer. And we figured that out because we measured them. We put them right up against each other to see which was the longer one. Okay, so that's one way that we can measure something. We can match them up. We can see which is longer. We can put them right on top of each other. And I'm going to show you another way that we can measure something. Okay, so right here, I have two more lines for us. I have a blue line now, and I have a red line now. So guess what, friends? We can actually use Unifix cubes to measure the length of our lines. So I don't even want to match these up right now because we just did that. I just showed you how to match them up. We're gonna measure a different way now, okay? So let me move this line over a little bit, maybe a little bit up, okay? And I have my linking cube, or my Unifix cube right here. And I want to see how many Unifix cubes make up this red line. You ready to find out? Okay, so we have one. Let's match it right up. Oh boy, switching. Okay, we have this one. And we have, oh, Miss Ewan needs to get it matched up really good. We have to have them touching. You see how Miss Ewan is trying really hard to put it right next to each other, and that's even a little off. We need to kind of make it exactly perfect. That's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so 2, okay, we're not done yet. Let's see, we're gonna do another one right next to it. All right, we have 3, let me just move that down a little bit, okay. 3 linking cubes. Okay, and 4. And let's see. Wow, look at that. So the red line, I'm going to actually put a little message here. The red line is 5 Unifix cubes long. Okay, so let me make that a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. We just figured out that the red line is 5 Unifix cubes long, okay? Now, I want to find out how many Unifix cubes long the blue line is. And then we're going to see which is the bigger one, the longer one, and which is the smaller one or the shorter one, okay? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow. So the blue line is actually 6 linking cubes, or 6 Unifix cubes long. So I'm going to write that here. The blue line is 6 Unifix cubes long. And I'm going to make that bigger so you guys can see it again. Look at that. The blue line is 6 Unifix cubes long. That would be great if Miss Ewan can spell. And I'm going to actually switch this because this doesn't make any sense. The red line is 5 Unifix cubes long. I'm going to move that up here. And the blue line is 6 Unifix cubes long. Okay? So wait a minute. If the red line is 5 Unifix cubes long and the blue line is 6 Unifix cubes long, which one is longer? I don't know, KO1. What do you think? Which which line is longer? Oh, I know. It's this one. Wait a second. I can tell you. The line that is the longer one has the 6 Unifix cubes to show the length. That is the longer one, friends. And the shorter one is the one with 5 Unifix cubes. Okay? So we learned a little bit today about measuring and about length and about which is longer and which is shorter. And you guys are actually going to have a fun activity to do, okay? So here's your math assignment for April 1st. Today's April 1st. I want you to gather 6 things in your house. So it could be Legos, it could be small LOL dolls, it could be hair clips, it could be little tiny, I don't know, cars, any little things that you can find. I don't want you guys to bring over like big toys, okay? I want you to bring over littler toys. And I want you to measure each of your 6 items with anything that you have in your house, like pennies or paper clips or beans, whichever one you have, okay? So I want you to write this in your notebook. This is your math assignment. You're going to have 6 things that you have to find. So Legos, small LOL dolls, any little tiny thing. And you're going to measure it with whatever you want. If you have Lincoln cubes or Unifix cubes, that's great. You could use those. If you have paper clips, you could measure with those. I hope most of you have pennies. You could measure with pennies. And then in your notebooks, I want you to write each of these things and write what the length is. So how many of your pennies that it took to make how long it was. So for example, if you have a Lego and you put 6 beans down to see how long the Lego is, then you're going to say the Lego is 6 beans long. Or if you have another Lego and you're using pennies and you put the pennies down and you say, oh, 7 pennies make up this Lego, then you're going to say this Lego is 7 pennies long. Okay, so you're going to use different types of materials in your house to practice length and measurement. So I hope you guys have fun with this. I'm excited to see your pictures. Please take pictures of your assignment when it is finished. And I can't wait to see how great you do with the length and measurement. That's all for now in math. I'll see you guys later.